प्रोसीजर करना कोलोनोस्कोपी, उसके लिए आपका क्या एजेंडा है, आप क्या करना चाहते हैं, आपकी क्या एक्सपर्टीज है, क्या
एज फार एज जो स्किल लेवल है, नंबर ऑफ प्रोसीजर्स कोलोनोस्कोपी डिपेंड करती है। इनिशियली 100-200 आपको डिफिकल्ट होती है, उसके बाद आप करते रहते हैं तो उसके लेवल इम्प्रूव करती है। तो ट्रेनिंग के दौरान तो can't exactly remember, but it must be more than 500 colonoscopies, जिसमें बहुत सी ऐसी होंगी जो कंप्लीट नहीं होंगी, बहुत सी ऐसी होंगी जो कंप्लीट हो गई होंगी, डिफिकल्टीज भी होंगी ड्यूरिंग प्रोसीजर। तो
आपसे सीखना चाहिए आप
लास्ट 1 year मैंने
procedures have you done? So he's saying 500 during the training. So he said you're not the right candidate here. I should learn from you rather than teach you.
Overqualified.
For the last 1 year, I have not touched the scope due to medical condition, but hopefully muscle memory will come back with a few cases. डिफिकल्टीज तो ट्रेनिंग के दौरान तो जैसे इनिशियली होती है कि लूप वगैरह बन जाता है, मुश्किल है आगे बढ़ना लूप के साथ, और इंट्यूबेशन वगैरह भी मुश्किल थी, फिर आहिस्ता आहिस्ता सब चीज़ें कवर होती गई। अभी भी मेरा कोशिश है कि जो
What is the problem now? You have to, take it because there's a limited time.
we have underground rules for this
So
procedure.
what is the objective? Ask him what is your objective.
my objective is because from the last 1 year I have not done the colonoscopy. I would like to remember whatever I have did previously and recall that and start doing that. If I was successful, then it's okay. It will reinforce my technique that previously I had, or if I had some difficulty, then it will be good that you
So
can.
which difficulties are you anticipating? What are you mainly focusing on?
I think first of all I would like to do it pain-free. The patient should be pain-free and without loop formation, and to reach the goal that is if I can reach the cecum. These are my objectives.
Inshallah,
ये realistic है क्या?
ये
ये
realistic है?
realistic
for a guy who hasn't touched the
Is it
stomach.
realistic कि 1 साल से नहीं किया to reach the cecum quicker? Or you want?
500
500
एक
was.
साल से he's not done anything. ठीक है, now his goal is that he should reach cecum in this particular colonoscopy. Do you think that's realistic?
Before cecum, he has described his limitations, that I want to do the pain-free procedure and I want to do the procedure without looping, and we
So
have
what do
to
you
see.
think his objectives are?
Objectives are I have to observe either he is smoothly, he is passing smoothly splenic flexure, either he is
So
passing.
stop. What's he asked for? He hasn't done any procedures for over a year. He wants to know, can he now perform colonoscopy safely? So what's the best way of ensuring that he can perform colonoscopy safely?
The ideal way is I have to demonstrate the procedure, limitations, complications.
You want to do it yourself now? Not
Yes.
you?
This is what you want. यही चाह रहा है वो कि I have to demonstrate it.
You want to do the procedure yourself and show it to
First
them?
he wants to.
आइडियल तो इसी तरह होना चाहिए कि इसने टच नहीं किया, अगर नहीं तो इसको हैंड्स ऑन दे दे, ये करना शुरू करे तो I have to observe him either he is
Sigmoid में
doing.
सबसे पहले लूप बनता है तो उसको
सर मैं
initiate करने की
ये
कोशिश
कर रहा
करेंगे.
हूँ कि I have to give
So
इसको
now we all agree that his goal, that whatever he's telling you, his objective is not realistic for the first colonoscopy.
fast.
So as a
After 1
trainer,
year.
you have to set the ground rules, okay? So you have to tell him, first thing that we'll do is we'll see if you are able to go across sigmoid or not.
From
So that's
sigmoid
one.
onward, from sigmoid, and then descending, then splenic. I have to observe him how much he can
Return the basics.
return to basics.
If I have a bad day, I return to basics. I go, you go. Yes. There you go. Yeah. No, there you go. Yeah. There you go. Return to basics. If he's done 500 like he said, returning to basics isn't an insult. Returning to basics is that you're going to find out what he needs to do to negotiate the sigmoid. Once he's negotiated the sigmoid and he's got through, you can get him to pause and stop. You've negotiated the sigmoid, where do we go from here? So you're taking it and you're giving him respect for what his previous, which is what you want to do, but you're giving him respect for his previous achievements. What you're not doing is listening to what he's saying. He's actually saying, if he could, he'd like to reach a secret, but he'd like to see where he's at the moment. The only way you can actually measure it is if he goes to basics. So what are basics in colonoscopy? He wants to give the patient, he wants to try and make it as comfortable as possible. That's what he said. You asked it. What else?
Comfortable, pain-free, and
Comfort, that's what I'm including.
with minimal air insufflation, pull back.
Now this is the difficult one. People don't know when they're learning scopes, and it's not about what type of loop, it's about that you've got a loop. And that's what he's asking you, how do I know if I've got a loop? That's what he's saying to you. So in returning to basics, you're looking at, he wants to make the patient comfortable. If he doesn't make the patient comfortable, we take the scope off him. He needs to know that he's in a loop, which is potential for causing the patient discomfort. So what are the options if he has a loop? So he recognises it. Now what's his options? Now he's done 500, we can make an assumption that he may, but I don't like assumptions.
क्योंकि ये assume कर रहा है कि मैंने 500 की हैं, हो सकता है 200 की, 300 की.
He believes in that. He believes in it.
He believes in it, right? I'm not saying I don't believe in it.
But he's saying he still believes in it.
Still believe it. I didn't say I didn't believe in it. What I'm saying to you is, as a trainer, if he causes a hole, you're responsible,
Yes, we
not him. If something goes wrong, and he's already identified to you, look, I've not done it for over a year. He's asking you to be a safeguard. He's asking you to be the safety belt in the car, so he doesn't, if he does have an accident, that you preempt it and that he doesn't end up too badly hurt. Okay? Happy or not happy?
happy. Go with him.
Are you happy?
Education contract.
So what's the agreement?
Agreement with ground rules supply.
Agreement.
This is taking half an hour, boys. You have got this. What's your agreement?
Coming.